Hey everyone, welcome to the September Energy Update with Master Healer and Shaman Bonnie Saratori. My name is Caroline Oceana Ryan, as you can plainly see, and we're just going to talk about how intense these energies are coming in right now. And also, Bonnie will do a group clearing in a wee bit. And I will bring a channeled answer and a bit of energy work to whoever is chosen, who writes in their question in the chat. Wait till you're chosen and then have your question ready, and it has to be detailed. Don't just say, what's going on with my hamster? She looks depressed. Say exactly what's happening. Oh, she ate part of my brother's shoe last week and hasn't been the same. Be really clear. Add those details, because that's like a door opening so that you're allowing the energy work. And that's very, very important. It's a way to invite in not only your spirit team, but everybody in the collective. We're a beautiful group of very loving higher beings. And
Right. That makes total sense, Oceana. Seriously.
yeah.
Like I can remember some of the past things you were doing, and people didn't quite give, they didn't get it or something. And I could feel the how it was kind of closed. But then when someone really shares, it's so much more.
Yeah,
It's
the
awesome.
door opens. Yep.
It's
Yeah.
really
Very
vital.
important. Yeah, very important.
Yep, very vital. Yep.
This is why even this old-fashioned thing about when you pray, be specific. Don't, just say, save all the children in the world who are suffering. Talk about a particular group who are really having a hard time.
The detail.
So
Yeah,
exactly right. So that's really important, everybody, okay? And so just say yes, or write in your first name and the last initial if you'd like to be considered. And so we'll just say hello to Juanita, Abigail, of course, Spiritually Waking Up, Cindy B, Nikki, Byron, Heather, Petra. Wonderful. Glad you're here. So Bonnie, go ahead, tell us about September,
Yeah. So you guys, September's going to be intense. Okay. So when I looked at the energy, I'm just labeling it amping up intensity. Okay. Simply because what's happening is there's all this light, and this isn't the new paradigm energy of the new paradigm. It's light. It's a bright lightness that's happening, and it's coming from, the cosmos, from the universe, but it's a very intense light. And with that light, what it's doing is it's piercing through your body, piercing through into your subconscious, and it's activating some of the deeper unconscious wounding that's anchored even deeper in your subconscious. What that means is, think about this. You've got ancient wounding way back, hang on a son, 40,000 years, 50, 100,000, a million years. We got anybody alive here was alive? Yes, we do. Over a million years. Think about this, people. You got stuff from back then deep inside. This energy with the intensity of the light, the amping up of that light, it's blasting through, piercing through, and it's literally penetrating your deepest unconscious wounding and bringing it to light. Meaning it's like now it's easier to find what that is. I just want to say something about that. I just in my own self, I've devoted my life since 1984 to my own healing, to my own liberation. At first, I was seeking enlightenment. I realized not happening, but what I realized is I could get liberated from my own self. Okay. So I started in 1984. One of my biggest transformations happened like six months ago, because finally I got into some of the deepest places of that subconscious. What I'm saying is, with this intensity, is it's going to be hitting those deep places that have been buried that maybe you could never get to. Like we can always feel when we're not free. You know what I'm saying? Like when we're free, we can feel it. Okay. When there's anything, we can feel it. So I can always feel there's something I'm not getting. No matter what I'm doing, I'm not getting it. So then, I got it, and it totally shifted my whole energy. Now I can't even find a sadness, you guys. It's crazy. Even if I want to. Like I need to be crying over this. But what? No tears, nothing. Okay. So it's gone. But my point being is this energy will be hitting those deep places, the most ancient, deepest places in your subconscious, and revealing them. What that means is you're going to finally understand or get the piece that you've been trying to get, or maybe you're new at this and you just, all of a sudden you're just going to get quickly liberated, unless you don't. But these energies are literally being exposed, which is a good thing. We want that to happen. We want our subconscious to get cleared out. Okay. I want to remind you, you're creating your whole reality through your subconscious. So whatever's in your subconscious dictates your whole life. So when your subconscious is clear, you know what I mean? We're never going to get totally clear, but the wounded part, the poor me part, the victim part, where you're feeling like you're not loved, you're not enough, you don't belong, you don't matter, all of those kind of core things that we all live with. We don't know why, but what's happening now is the intensity, the amping up the intensity is shining that light, and it's just going to revealing these deep, deep, deep places. And don't be thinking this is going to be a fun, easy journey. The word intensity, you all know what that means, right? Intense.
Pretty much.
We know intense.
Yeah.
I know Oceana and I both know intense. Okay. So you guys, it's going to be intense. Okay. But again, let's not be afraid of our emotions. This is another thing. People don't want to feel. You don't want to go there. You don't want to see. You don't want to know. You want to bury it, mask over it, push it down, put it away. Don't look at it. Avoid it. Okay. It will never serve you. You'll never get liberated. You'll never be free. You'll never be happy. You'll never have abundance. You'll never have your heart's desires. So you might as well face it. And this month is the month to do it. Okay. So all these energies will be coming in, revealing stuff. It does mean you're going to experience emotions. Okay. So I'm just going to tell you straight up, just go for it. If you got an emotion, go for it. Just let it take over, let it just move through you. And so that you can know it in that kind of surrender by the surrender is into allowing the emotions to move through. It means to know those emotions. It means to become those emotions. And in doing so, the soul knows them as you're with those intense feelings. And then the energy, those emotions, the energy moves up and out of the body and releases. And then ultimately it's over. You're not having to call this kind of, trauma back in, because now you got it. Okay. So it's the soul's evolving. So when we think about, this month, and so much, it's the light, it's almost blinding bright, you guys. And I see it, it's just literally piercing through your layers, your physical layers into that subconscious, and it's hitting the deepest places. So I just got to know on you guys. So I know what I'm going to do when I do the clearing or the act, whatever. I'm going to go into your subconscious, and we're going to make room and let that light come all the way in. I'm going to just open you up to that light coming all the way in to start revealing the deepest places in that subconscious. So that's what I just got shown. So we'll be doing that, which will be really good. Okay. And when we think about amping up intensity, okay, now some people, we feel like we're already in overwhelm. We feel like we can't handle anymore. Okay. So here's the thing, wherever you are in your life, wherever you are emotionally, okay, don't try to be different. Here's the thing. When you allow yourself to be right where you are without making it wrong, without trying to change it, shift it, what happens is in that softening into the acceptance of where you are right now, there's something, the shift happens in the energy, then it allows for something even deeper and more profound to start to unravel and occur when you no longer are in resistance or fighting or pushing against what's really happening. So what you want to do is think about this. It's amping up intensity. So why not take advantage of it? I mean, really take advantage, because you guys, this is like, this doesn't happen I haven't seen this happen before at this level. This means it's an opportunity where you're going to get activated, and the opportunity for releasing and clearing is profound.
Mhm.
So, for me personally, I'll be saying, bring it on. Yep. Let me get activated, trigger me. Let me have some kind of reaction here. And then we can let that energy, like, well, what was that? Okay, got it. There we go. Then surrender, and feel and let it move. Okay. So again, it's going to be intense. It's going to be very powerful and intense. And do your best to take the ride with whatever's happening in your life, to know yourself in these ways, and know that it's literally releasing energies from the subconscious and bringing energy, emotions from the subconscious to consciousness, which is what you want. We want to know what's in our subconscious. We want to be done with it. Okay. And the only way to do that is we got to face it. So we're, no more pushing, no more hiding, no more avoiding. Just say, yes, 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 I'm ready. I'm ready. And I'll face it. I'll do whatever I need to do. Just help me, support me, and let me feel whatever's here. Because the truth is, you might feel like you're going to die, but you're not going to die. Okay. Like I said, feels like it, but just keep on going.
Yeah.
Keep on going. Yeah.
And I'm glad you brought all that up, Bonnie, because just yesterday, I mean, I've been feeling this 100%. I was thinking about an issue in my life, and I thought, no, I am tired of being up here when the depth of the issue goes all the way down to the basement, And I thought, I'm saying to my guides, I want to know what's right at the bottom of this, the core issue, and the center of it, and the depth of it. I'm tired of just sort of applying, a little bit of what they call like palliative care, where they're trying to help somebody who's dying to not suffer too much. And the thing is, I'm like, no, I need to bring this up. I really do. And what I'm asking, and everybody could ask this, is I want to bring stuff up, but without the house falling in on me, or without, I don't need a big wake up call. I'm already aware there's stuff I haven't dealt with, clearly. So I need you to bring that up in a way that's peaceful.
You don't want to get sucker punched. You don't want to get the rug pulled out from under you. You don't want to get slammed. You'll do it. Okay.
I think that more happens when our guides and our higher self are sort of like, wow, you're not listening to anything. I'm going to have to shake things up a little, That's when it tends to happen. But we can just, Nikki said, I became a rabbit in the headlights with the emotions today. Yeah, it's all coming up. And that's a positive, because we can't move on. I keep getting these emails from people saying, I thought we were in 5D. How come I understand. I totally follow. I'm like, look, we got to deal with all this crap. It's all coming collectively in our cultures, wherever we are in the world, and inwardly on an individual level. So I'm glad that Bonnie's being honest about this.
I mean, you guys, it's not going to go away. Okay. No. So it's kind of like this. I remember we talked about this before. People, like people that have not wanted to be on the planet. Well, let's just check out. Well, it's going to be even worse when you come back. Everything you had plus more will be there. So the same thing with all these emotions, people. Now's the time to do it. So I can tell you straight up, honest to God, for real. If every time you get a piece of this wounding, this misperceptions, this angst in your subconscious, something is freer. There's something freer. You're different. You're better. You're happier. Okay. So you guys, now is the time, and this is the month to do it for real. This is the month. Take advantage of the energies. It is amping it up in intensity. It's piercing your subconscious. It's lighting up the depth. So again, I'm going to probably use you, Oceana, as when I do the clearing. I'm going to go right into your subconscious, right to the depth. Okay, we're going to light that stuff up.
If you're brave enough, it's pretty dark in there.
It's okay. We're going to bring some light.
All right, fantastic. Thank you.
Yeah.
A couple issues I've been just, really excavating. And this is the time, and I keep telling my guides, I'm not coming back and doing this again. We need to do the work, friends, we really do. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I
Fantastic.
mean, I've told my heart laws many times. You don't have to sucker punch me. You don't have to, torture me. I'll do it. But remember when I told you about the time I got scammed and I was driving to California and I was talking to my higher levels and I said, you didn't have to sucker punch me with that. And they go, oh yes, we did. Oh, clearly, I guess they did.
Yeah, yeah. It
Yeah,
depends on where we are and what we're listening to. And also sometimes if they do kind of do that sudden shock and sudden crack up somewhere, it opens something in our energies. I think it brings it, straight in front of us,
right.
not just in our mind and emotions, but energetically something comes up, it wakes something up, and that's
Yeah,
good because then we can work through it and release it.
right, right. Yeah,
Otherwise, yeah. But
yeah. I mean, that's
nevertheless,
the journey
tell
of
me.
life. It's like when you understand the teachings about, okay, we have a reaction. If we rather than go into pointing the finger, well, you did this, why'd you do that to me? You hurt me, all that, pointing finger, and we start realizing, wait a second, I'm having a reaction. That means there's a wounding inside of me that I need to find. And if I can find that, I won't have these reactions anymore. Wouldn't
Yeah,
that make you want to face
yeah,
yourself even more if you realize that, whoa, all my reactions are coming from a wound, some kind of wound.
yeah,
If that wound wasn't there, there would be no reaction. Guys, I'm telling you this is honest to God for real. No reaction. I don't care what it is. When there's no wounding, there's no reaction.
yeah. Absolutely. It's a huge road sign. If you're still getting triggered by a memory or how somebody's behaving right now, I've been telling myself, you're not really angry at that person, that seventh grade idiot teacher. You're not really still angry at them.
Yeah.
Where did it start? Where the hell did it start?
Yes.
Let's go
Yeah.
there. And there are things now I shrug off that used to bother me. But now I notice if I get triggered, I'm kind of like, okay, all right, big indication, big blinking light. There's something in there that I have
Yeah.
to deal with.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's very intense. But wow, if these energies can help us do that, they're saving us the trouble of incarnating. Oh,
Yeah.
you know, uh,
Yeah. Yeah. They're activating it for us. So we can just lay down and cry and scream and go through it.
yeah, yeah,
Feel like we're going to die. The heart's breaking.
yeah.
We're not going to make it, but oh, we made it. Oh, and I feel better,
Absolutely. And it can change your outer life so that maybe money comes in more easily or relationships feel lighter, your body gets lighter. You don't feel the need, say, to snack obsessively, which I have done since I was a kid. If I'm upset about something, or maybe it's just like self-soothing, all right, well, what part of you needs to be soothed that hasn't been addressed, doesn't feel heard? So, yeah, all of that and more.
Yeah. All of that and more. Yeah. 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 I mean, this is big times, you guys. We're in big times. And like right now we're in September. So 2026 isn't that far away. And 2026 is going to be a very intense year. It's going to be intense, really intense. So, the clearer we are, the easier for us will be to navigate our world, no matter what's happening. It'll be like being in the eye of that tornado. Yeah, tornado,
Hurricane, yeah.
where everything's in chaos, and here we're in the middle. Kind of like Buddha sitting in his like at peace, centered. Okay, so
Yeah.
why? And if we're going to be here, why not do our inner work and arrive at a place where we're not whipped around and we're not crying because we hear somebody's story or watch something on the news or interact with other people or even our own thoughts, like you were saying, Oceana, our own thoughts. That cause us to feel all these emotions. When they're not there anymore, what's life like? More joy, more peace, connection, happiness. It's pretty balanced. And that's what we want. So people, this is the month, amping up intensity, September, massive light shining right into that subconscious. I'm going to amp that up too.
Yeah. Okay, fantastic. So I don't know if Paro has chosen anyone. Just let us know, hon. If you've chosen somebody for the channeled answer to a question.
So just to be clear, people, the energy for this month is only for September. In October, it'll be different. Okay, just so you all know. Because Byron was asking something around that.
Oh, okay. All righty. Oh, yeah. Byron's asking if that will be that way through 2026. I feel like every month is different, you know?
Oh, they are. They're totally different. It's
Yeah.
just, yeah. I can already see October coming. It's different, totally different than September. So this is the month, people. Take advantage of this month.
Yeah. Don't be afraid of it.
Yeah.
So I
Yeah.
think Jennifer M is Jennifer Muldoon. Is that right? I think, yeah.
Yep, Jennifer. Okay, cool.
Okay. So Jennifer put her question in already,
Shit.
but she's asking, she says, I would love to know if I should continue to pursue finding a property on the Dingle Peninsula to purchase in 2026. I've completely forgotten where the Dingle Peninsula is. If you can let us know, or I can look it up. Very, very quickly. Oh, this is an Ireland question. That makes,
Ireland.
yeah,
Wow.
County Kerry in Ireland. So northernmost of the major peninsulas in County. Okay, let me see here. I've only ever lived in the north. The south is so beautiful as well. All right. Okay. All right. Totally fine. Property in Ireland. All right. So you're specifically thinking the Dingle Peninsula. And I'm going to ask your spirit team to come in and just kind of relax. Just concentrate on your breathing for a bit. Breathing in slowly. Maybe do a count of 4. Stop for 2 beats. Breathe out for a count of 6 and stop for 2 beats, and then continue, repeat that. Just going to ask the collective to come in. So you'll hear them next. Well, greetings, dear ones. We are very pleased, as always, to have this time with you today. And so, yes, Jennifer, your spirit team are here, and you're asking about buying property in Ireland next year. And so let's see what your team are saying. Okay. They're saying, yes, that's fine. Next year is better than this year, absolutely. Now, why is that? Does this still want to have to get her energies sort of lined up? Okay. They're going to be speaking to you inwardly. They're going to be revealing things about what's important about that move, and more specifically about where to go and where to buy property. So we're asking, what about the Dingle Peninsula? Is that all right? So they're saying there might well be a choice. Now, granted, everything shifts over time, but they're saying there will be a choice between that and another area. They might both be on the Dingle Peninsula. Okay. But one will obviously be more for this dear one's higher good. Yes? Yeah. All right. Now, how would she know? You'll be nudging her a bit inwardly? Yeah, they're saying, listen to what people say about a particular area. You're going to feel a yes. You're going to lean forward like, that's what I'm looking for, with some commentary. And others, you're going to lean back. Now, this is very important. And we do encourage people, a friend of our writers is holding a seminar, and she said, ask your body, what's a yes? Just ask it right now. What does yes feel like, please? And as you're thinking that word yes, absolutely, yes. You might feel more relaxed, more expansive, more positive. Now ask it, what's a no? And watch what's going on with the body. Now, how do you feel? You might feel something in the heart space. You might feel the whole body kind of constrict. Maybe you're sitting back, you're leaning back like, no, I don't want that. Yeah. They want you to be very clear. And this is something they're saying that you're learning to fully honor what it is that you're feeling when you think about making a decision. And so we're just going to ask anybody in the way, please. Anyone or anything in the way? Between this dear one and hearing her higher self via the intuition in the body, maybe in the heart space. Some people hear actual words from their spirit team. Some don't. They just say, have an idea popped into their head, and that's fine. Your team is saying, just say to them, look, I don't always hear you clearly. Pop your ideas into my head. All right, let's use infused thought. And we're just going to pull out. Yeah, we can see it. We can see it. Long history there as far as religion goes. You're not supposed to ever listen to yourself. People are inherently evil. Everything you think or feel is wrong or bad. All of that into that beautiful violet transmuting flame of Saint Germain. I'm going to bring in the white flame, the divine feminine as well. Let go of any and all agreements, soul contracts, promises you made, bonds, oaths, covenants, vows, pacts you might have made with any spiritual group, with the church, with the family. Yes, I'll only listen to this. I'll only do this. I'll only accept this sort of an idea. It all goes into those beautiful transmuting flames right now. Yeah. Okay, what's going on? Is this a past life or somebody being intrusive? All right, what happened, please, in the past life? Okay, well, you made a promise to never listen to yourself in one of your lives. Now, it could have been, was this a religious order? It's a very strict spiritual teaching. Yeah, that's gone. Come on, give us all that. That's done. All of it into that beautiful violet fire. That's finished. No. Anybody watching this, Del One? Look at this. You see that commitment, that promise, that soul contract? All of it into that beautiful violet fire. All of it. No more. No more. Don't even bother. Don't even bother tracking this, Del One. No. That's done. Go into the light. Let's go into the light. Thank you. Yeah. Angelics, could you assist? Loved ones, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Yeah. All right. No. Look, what are you doing? No. Let's go. We've opened a portal into the light. You're done here. You're done with that. No, not your body, not your life. Come on. Yeah. Yeshua, Mary Magdalene, will you come forward, please? Mary, Mother of Yeshua. Yeah. Yeah. You need to move on. You need to go home. No. Will you be fully disappointed because this dear one is going to listen to her intuition from now on? Yeah. Okay, good. Thank you so much, dear ones. That's a big help, loved ones. This is, yeah. There we go. There we go. Nope, no more. No, you made a lot of vows and promises and a lot of lives whenever you were a wife to not ever assert your preferences or voice what you were feeling, and just to trust and believe in the husband at all times as if he were wise and all-knowing, which is nonsense, of course. We're just going to pull that out across all space-time, all realities, all existence. Yeah, no, that's it. That's done. Come on. All parallels, all timelines, all dimensions. Come on, come out of there. Come out. Come out. You're done. You're done. No. Your team are saying clear the path. So for us, that means start listening right now intuitively, even if you feel like, well, I think I really feel like I should have the vegetable stew, but I feel like just having, say, chips and roast or what have you. Go with, even in the little things, dear one, go with what you feel intuitively is right for you. And again, you can say, spirit team, what's best for me here? Pop the right ideas into my head if you're not hearing them inwardly. But they're saying yes as far as pursuing the property in Ireland. But listen inwardly. Yeah. Notice the outer signs, any little signals, symbols that show up. And you can also do the muscle testing. We're talking about sort of leaning back as a no and leaning forward might be a yes. Different for different people. You can also try sort of, holding yes in one hand and no in the other. But you don't want to start with a huge decision like buying property. You want to start with something you already know the answer to until you build up a lot of confidence in it. Do I like apples? And say, this is a yes, and this is a no. And that hand will slowly rise itself. Or the finger ring, where you have the two little rings, pressing the thumb and forefinger together, the tip. If you cannot ask a question, if you cannot pull those hands apart, no matter how hard you try, that tends to be a yes. And if they come apart easily, that tends to be a no. But test it. See what works for you. Yeah, the point of the muscle response will always be weaker when it's a no. Okay, all right, that wants anything else? Yeah, just be careful not to listen to friends or relatives more than you're listening to your own leading, your own inner intuitive feeling about what is right about a place. And remember that nothing is, carved in stone forever and ever. If you choose a place you don't particularly like being there, you can move on over time. So just take everything in life as an experiment, they're saying, but you're on the right track, yes. All right, dear ones, wonderful. Going to continue flowing those energies and supporting you as long as you're open to that. And we'll bring our writer back now. Namaste. Okay, wonderful. Thanks to the collective and her team and Jennifer. Excellent. So Bonnie, wonderful. Waiting for your assistance now.
Yep. All righty. So I'm going to do a clearing. When I'm done, I want to introduce Paro to everyone. But right now, let's get the clearing done. And go ahead. So it's for everyone. The clearing's for everyone. I'm going to be coming in. What I want to do is I'm going to take the amping up that intensity, the bright light that's pounding us. I'm actually want to open that energy up in your subconscious, and I want to go really deep into the subconscious. I want to pull that light in, bringing more light so that these really deep, ancient old places, kind of like what Oceana was talking about earlier, she wants to know what this is, okay? So I'm just going to bring light in and start, helping everyone to amp up their experience, meaning amping up with the intensities to assist in your liberation and getting wounding out, and getting your pain out, you're getting your traumas out, okay? The places that you don't know yet in your subconscious that are running your life, all right? Okay, so if you can, lay down comfortably, ask for my presence, surrounding you with light. Everyone with light, there we go. Now, first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to hook right into that energy of intensity, the amping up of intensity that I'm seeing. Light, it's massive, bright light. Now, I'm going to literally start coming right into your subconscious. I'm going to start pulling in the frequency of that light. Now, I'm going to be piercing through because there's all this density. I want it to go all the way through into the deepest recesses of that subconscious. So now I'm going to start piercing through. I'm going to use those light spears. Those are spears of light that literally I can cast them right into the subconscious, and it pierces and penetrates, and it allows for opening up that energy, then pulling other energies in, more light in. So using those light spears coming in to the subconscious. Whoa, what was that? Hang on. What was that? We got some. Okay, is everyone in some way trying to protect themselves from this? Yes. Okay. Okay. Just so y'all know, on some level, you don't want to know, even though your mind is saying, I want to know. I want to know. You don't want to know because there's intensity in here. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go in. I'm going to be penetrating that energy where you got some blockage. There's an actual interference that I'm finding. I'm going to start releasing that interference out of your subconscious. It's a protection, people. Okay. It's a way of protecting oneself. Okay. So, from intense things that are so intense, you can't handle it. Okay. That's what we're dealing with here now in the deepest recesses of the subconscious. Okay. Yeah. So I'm going to start releasing some of that energy that's blocking. That's protection, the protection frequency of the subconscious. We don't need it. Agreements and contracts to protect yourself from your own subconscious. Let's release. Bigger picture. Now is the time. New paradigm. Light of the new paradigm. I want the light of the new paradigm shining as well. Bring that light in. Light of new paradigm. Beautiful. Bright, and make it bright. Blinding bright white light of the new paradigm shining now. Now let's take those light spears coming in, piercing that subconscious, light spears coming into the subconscious, piercing. There we go. Good. Now bringing even more of that light in. I'm going to use the white flame to shatter, to right, coming in that subconscious in the deepest, blackest places that you don't want to know. It's just so there's so much trauma in this, but at the same time, it has to come out for your own liberation. It has to. All right, coming in. Black, black, there we go. Black, 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 shatter, 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 piercing, white flame, white flame, white flame coming in, penetrating, blasting, shatter, 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 shatter. There we go. Good. Shatter, 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 shatter. Energy frequencies breaking up. This is good. Good, good, good. Now I'm going to come right in. You don't really need to know what the trauma is. All you need to know is the emotion. So I'm going to go right into these traumas because these are things like severe, like being bad stuff, people, like really intense stuff. Okay. This is all coming from past life. Is anybody in this lifetime that's having intensity that caused this kind of intent? No. So this is all from past life. And we're talking very intense, like devastating, torturous pain, excruciating horrors. Okay. So I'm going to come in. Things that have happened to you and also things you have done to others. So I'm coming right in now. We're piercing. We don't need this. Don't need it. Don't need it. Don't need it. Don't need it. Piercing, 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 piercing. There we go. Shatter, 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 shatter. Blasting. Now let that light, that beautiful, brilliant, bright, blinding light coming in. The frequency, the intensity has more of a yellow light. So I'm going to go ahead and pull that yellow light of intensity that's shattering the subconscious, bringing it right into the subconscious. Let that yellow, there we go. Bringing it in, blasting, blasting with intensity. Amp it up, amp it up, amp it up, amp it up. Dissolving, 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 dissolve, dissolve, dissolve. Intensities, emotions, intensities, memories, horrors, crisis, terrors. Releasing, 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 release, 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 release. Bringing in the light now, light of the all that is, God Critter consciousness in. Now pull these energies out like a vacuum. Draw these emotions out. They don't need to go through these emotions at this level. Light, there we go. Pull it out, draw it out, pulling it out into the blackest, blackest recesses of the subconscious, the most intensive horrors, horrors right there. The most intense you've ever experienced and most intensity you've ever lived through or died through. Doesn't matter. Right there. Right there we go. There we go. Light, 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 light. Shatter, 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 shatter. Now dissolving, dissolve, white flame, white flame, white flame. Shatter, shatter, blow it up, blow it up. Light, 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 pull it out, draw it out, pulling these energies out, 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 out. Releasing, release, 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 clear, clear, clear. Good, good, good. Releasing, releasing. Deep. Okay, good. Coming into the next layer right here. Come on. Light, 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 spirits, light, spirits, light, spirits, white light, white light, white light, 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 white flame, white flame, white flame, coming together. Good. Okay, going direct. God, Creator, Consciousness. Give me the go ahead here. Give me the go ahead. New paradigm. Look, look, look. Now, light. There we go. Light. There we go. There we go. There we go. Shatter, 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 shatter. Blasting, 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 blasting. Shatter, 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 shatter. Lifting, releasing, release, 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 release. Lifting, 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 lifting. Good, good, good. More light coming in. Yellow light, yellow light. The intensity, blast it. Dissolve, dissolve, dissolve the subconscious. Let's just neutralize the subconscious. Let's just release all these horrors and memories. Yep, good. Releasing, release, clear, 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 clear. Shatter, 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 shatter. Releasing, release, 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 clear. Good. Clear, 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 clear. Excellent. There we go. Good, good, good. Now let's get any interference of discarnates, other people's beliefs, other people's emotions, other people. Releasing, releasing, release. Beliefs, conclusions, misperceptions. Release, release, release. Discarnates, discarnates. Out, 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 out. Going home, 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 home. Stop. There we go. There we go. There we go. Release, 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 release. Good, 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 good. Clear, 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 clear. Release, release, release. Good. More coming in now again. All the way, all the way. Let's just pierce right through that subconscious, bringing that light all the way in, all the way. Bring in more. There we go. Okay, now I see a bunch of different eye. Well, what is this? Is this dark force stuff in here? Okay, let's get the dark force stuff energies out. Minions, servants, out, out, out. Job done. Mission complete. Don't belong here. Agreements and contracts null and void. Done, done, done. Out, 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 out. There we go. Now we got beliefs, 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 beliefs about deserving, beliefs about being good enough, beliefs around, being loved, mattering, belonging, forsaken. Let's just shatter all these misperceptions. They're all misperceptions. Everyone is a divine being. Everyone is creator incarnate. Light, 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 shatter, 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 clear, 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 clear. Good, clear, 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 clear. Shattering, shatter, 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 release, release, release. Good, 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 good. Now I'm going to pull in that light, the God Creator consciousness, God Creator coming in, more of that frequency of unconditional love and light coming all the way into the subconscious, into your whole being, into your body, anchoring in the energy, pure love and light. And there we go. Now just activating who you are, that frequency of God Creator consciousness, the divine light, pure unconditional love, the very core of your being, pure, pure, pure love. There we go. Good, good, good. Misperceptions, conclusions, beliefs, release, 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 release. That you're bad, that that there's something wrong with you, that you deserve to be punished, you deserve to suffer. Deserve to die. Shatter, 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 shatter. There we go. Ooh, that was right there. Something. Hang on. I'm going to go deep again. I just found something, and everyone, because of your past lives, everyone has a belief that you deserve to die. Right there. I'm finding it. Right there. There it is. Now, agreements and contracts, soul dancing, bigger picture. There we go. Now, let's dissolve, shatter that belief, shatter that energy, that concept that you deserve to die because you're so rotten, so bad, done some horrible things. Shatter, 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 shatter. Release, 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 release. Clear, 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 clear. Light, 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 light. Release, 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 release. Energy's clearing, clear, clear, clear. Good, 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 good. Release all the way. Discarnates, even more discarnates. Out, 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 out. Now white flame again, coming in, blasting, blasting out, blasting, blasting, shattering, dissolving, neutralizing, clearing all these energy frequencies, beliefs, misperceptions, conclusions, other people's programming, other people's beliefs, releasing, release, 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 clear, 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 clear. Light, 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 clear, 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 clear. Light, 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 light. Release, 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 release. Good, good, good. All right, good. Now just one more time, coming right back into that subconscious. Now let's just bring light in. Let's bring that yellow light in. Now let's, let it expand in that subconscious, lighting even more energies up. There we go. Hitting up into the most ancient, oldest experiences in some kind of human form where you had emotions. There we go. There we go. Ancient humans right there. Wow. Yep, right there. Now let's release all those traumas, those crises, those horrors. Yeah. Shatter, 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 shatter. Release, 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 release. Good. More light, 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 light. Now right into that frequency, your divine being, your divine consciousness, your love, your pure, pure, pure love. There we go. And I'm going to activate that pure love and light that you are, letting that light start to move through you, penetrating all levels of who you are, right into the subconscious, bringing that beautiful light into the subconscious, unconditional love into the subconscious. There we go. Release, release, beliefs, and go right to the brain itself, into the mind. Start releasing, emptying the cache, emptying that trash, emptying the trash can. Don't need it, don't need it, don't need it. Releasing out of the brain, out of the mind, coming through, white flame, white flame, white flame, releasing, release, 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 negativities, negative thoughts. Release, 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 release. Clear, 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 clear. Release, release, light, 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 light. Open, open, open. There we go. Now just bringing in that light all the way in. Frequency anchoring right into the heart. Pure, 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 unconditional love. There we go. Good. And then into the subconscious, unconditional light, unconditional love and light into the heart, into the subconscious. There we go. Beautiful. Good. Now just letting the energies dissolve, releasing, recalibrating, bringing even more light, more light, more light, more light, more light, more light, and releasing even more angst, even more pain, even more heartache, heartbreak, even more trauma, PTSD. Let's release, 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 release. Clear, 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 clear. There we go. Releasing, release, 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 release. Good. There we go. Now just activating that subconscious so that you can literally, I'm going to hold that light, bring that yellow light in, that cosmic energy, that intensity that's being amped up right into that subconscious and keeping that there to keep things moving, keep things releasing, keep things being revealed and exposed and then purged and cleansed and cleared. Good. There we go. All right. Now we're just going to let go of any images or pictures, bringing your awareness right back to this moment. Feeling yourself, feeling your body. And when you're ready, open your eyes and be here now.
Brilliant. Thank you so much, Bonnie. That was so, so powerful. Oh my gosh, I saw a lot leaving all of us. Leaving me and all of us. Yeah, it was pretty cool.
Yeah, that was very cool. It looks way, it looks way different in the subconscious, like good in a very good way. Yeah.
Good. Excellent.
Yeah. So you might feel, to everyone, you might feel, well, you're going to feel different. You know what I mean? But some of those angst that you've been trying to get to, that maybe that's quite possible. They just aren't there anymore. So yeah, you'll know. Yeah. So it should feel somehow lighter, somehow more freer somehow, which is really cool.
Absolutely. Icelandic Angel is saying she's listened to a lot of clearings on finances, but she doesn't find that it's worked for her. So I think what you want to say to your team, then Icelandic Angel is where is the source of this? What is the issue at the bottom of this? Because sometimes like a clearing will address a particular issue, but then there's another issue that's actually blocking that. And this is something that Bonnie will say, and Chris has mentioned this as well, Chris Williams. Something else related is the actual block. So it can be self-esteem. It can be, oh, I made all these vows to the church in another life, vows of poverty, self-negation, charity, chastity, etc. And then we can't figure out what's going on if we just, listen to certain clearings for certain issues, and there's something much bigger.
Yeah, that's always what's happening. I mean, every once in a while you have someone that just says, I've been doing clearings. I've even had sessions and something's not moving. It just like what Ocean is saying, you can't know what all the interferences are till you start getting in there. And even then you're not going to know all of them at one time. Okay. So as you clear these energies, and then you start looking for other interferences. So it's always about something that hasn't been found yet. Okay, that's why something isn't shifting. There's still something that hasn't been released or revealed or cleared yet. But so sometimes for me personally, the clearing stuff is really awesome. But again, I'm not focusing on one person. It's the group. So I'm moving the energy of that group in that subconscious. Rather than when I'm with one person, I'm really focusing on them, and then I see so much more about them. So there is a difference. And at the same time, the group clearings are very powerful and effective. Okay. So again, if you're having where you're not finding shift happening, it just means there's still something that hasn't been revealed or cleared yet. Yeah. Basically, that's all that means.
Yeah. Oh, really nudge your guides and higher self. I want to get to the bottom of this. Show me, in gentle ways, but clear ways, what the bleep in hell is at the bottom of this issue,
Yeah. So just so y'all know, when I was going into I went into ancient stuff. I went into, you guys, that I don't know if you all know this, but we've had a reset of humanity like 6 times. And we've had high-level beings. We've been high-level beings before we became Neanderthal kind of beings, okay? Yeah. So I went into that ancient stuff, but it does, even if you're not on planet Earth, you're still carrying all your imprinting. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So I went in, and we're talking some of the most devastating, horrific, ugly, bad, intense stuff that people have lived and done to each other, clearing that kind of stuff out. Okay. So we went really deep into the black, dark stuff. And, the intention is to help get liberated from all that, so that you're not, held back in your life because of all these ancient old energies lodged in your subconscious. So getting that stuff out.
Yeah, fantastic.
Paro, can you make your picture on? I'm going to pin you. I'm going to introduce you.
Yep. Everyone's thanking you for the clearing, Bonnie.
Oh, good. Cool.
Nice. Say, Iona's saying a powerful, more empowered aspect came in, which is great. So here's Paro.
Here's Paro. Paro is it programs director or director of programs? What do you call it?
Director of programs sounds a little better.
Okay, so she's our director of programs. She's been with us for a bit, so she's actually this is her job actually, what she's doing now. So she'll be here with us, doing what she does. So just so y'all know, so Cynthia won't be here anymore with this. So just so you know, it's now Paro. Okay.
Hello, everybody.
Yep. Glad you're here, Paro. Thank you for your work. Excellent.
Yep. Cool.
That felt like you defragged the hard drive, Bonnie.
Yeah. Yeah. No kidding, huh?
Yeah.
Very cool. All right, everyone. So we'll see you again next month. And again, watch for whatever Oceana and I are doing, and come join us.
Yeah. Thanks, everyone.
Cool. All right. Thank you, everyone. Bye.
Bye.